Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a friend that's looking into getting sorry, like, why are you taking forever to turn? Like, come on. Anyway, I have a friend that's looking to get a bike, his first bike, right? And he's just doing his test, and he was looking at getting something in the 300 400cc range, which is fine if you're a first time rider. Right? Nothing wrong with that, especially if you're just riding in the city all the time, right? And I told him, like, I would skip that 300cc and go straight to 600, 700. And hear me out. The reason I say that is because I started out with the Yamaha 250, got real tired of it real quick, then went to a Honda 500 CB, which I really liked. But the problem was, every time I took it on the highway, I felt like it just wasn't powerful enough, right? And I could barely take it on long rides. And I just felt like it was coming up short when I needed it, especially for some longer highway rides. So that's what I told him, right? I told him, go to 600, 700, whatever. Especially with these new bikes that come out, like, you have so many different riding modes, right? And you don't need to put it on sports or track mode. Just put it in rain mode or wet weather mode or whatever, and it'll be a lot easier to handle the throttle, right? It won't be so twitchy or glitchy, until you get comfortable. Then you can switch it up to sports mode or track mode or whatever mode the bike has. But then again, if your main point is just city riding, perfect, then get the 400 500cc bikes. I think you'll have a lot of fun. It's lightweight, probably more nimble, save a lot on fuel, right? Things like that. But if you don't want to get tired of your bike quick because you're like, oh, it's underpowered, then I would say skip the 300 400 and go straight to a 600cc bike or even a 700cc bike. Like, on the other hand, like I said, I went from a 250 to a 500 to 1000cc, right? Even 1000cc, while it's nice, right, to go straight fast in a straight line, it also has some drawbacks, right? If I had to buy another bike, I think I would also opt for like a 700 800cc bike. I don't think I would want a 1000cc bike anymore. Sure, it's got the 150 plus horsepower, whatever, it's great, but I don't need that on a city ride. When I'm riding around the city, I don't need it, for a lot of reasons. I really don't need it, right? Maybe unless you're big boned and your passenger's big boned, you'll be fine with the 600 700 800cc bike. You don't need a 1000cc bike because it's going to go through fuel. It's heavy, right? So there's that kind of drawbacks. What was that guy doing? Trying to make a U-turn on a 4-lane. Oh my goodness. And I think if you go to a 600cc bike or something, like, I still think, it's still nimble enough, it's still light enough, but it still has a lot of power. There's still a lot of power in a 600cc bike, 700cc bike. And I think you have a lot of options. You have the adventure bikes, you have the touring bikes, you have the sports bikes, right? So I think you have a lot of options in that class. People are just wilding out here today. What the hell going on? So like I mentioned, if you're thinking about buying your very first bike, I would skip the 300, 400cc and go a little higher up. I'm not saying go to 1,000, but I would look at a 500, 600, 700cc range, because I see a lot of guys that get tired of that 300cc starter bike real quick. Now you put money into buying a bike, then you're going to lose money when trying to sell a bike, right? So why not buy a bike that you'll enjoy for a while, instead of wasting your money buying something, then regretting it, or getting tired of it and looking for another bike. I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying bikes all the time because it makes you feel good, but at the same time, you don't want to waste your money, right? So if I could go back, right, I wouldn't buy that Yamaha 250 that I had. I would buy something else. I would have gone straight for that Honda CB500 or even something a little higher than that.